How's it going, folks? Hold on, I have to actually make it so that this plays the audio, because I do not want it to happen where... Wait. There we are. How's it going, folks? We got a bit of TNO cooking tonight. What happened, a funny thing, was that not TNO, well, TNO also got an update, but Hoi 4 got an update over the weekend where I was supposed to get this, last Sunday. And then, so I tried to revert my thing, find the, previous, update for TNO with, that was not compatible, that was compatible with the previous Hoi 4 update. Didn't exist. So that's why the stream is a week late. Also, hello, Atlas, I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky.
Germany calling. It seems that the famous British resolve is but a distant memory. The inevitable collapse of your defenses.
But yeah, no, so, what I've had to do is, replay to get to the point where we were, last time. No, I'm not. I'm not stinky is the thing. You say that, but I'm not. But yeah, so, here we are. We got, John Racism. We got John Racism in office. We don't quite like him, quite frankly. Okay, Canadian division down there. But yeah, no, so obviously we got Britain back, which is what I was on, something I was unable to do last time. Thurman best I don't think he is, though, is the thing. I don't think he is the best president. But yeah, no, what I was saying was, just in case people are coming in, a bit later. Things are a little different because I, worked my save, so I had to, go back and replay to get to the point where we are now. And, things are a little different in that, France has collapsed. And also we have Britain here. And also we have, we have South Africa buying from us. Because you see, we got stuff from the new update. Let's say the international market where we're trying to sell equipment and nobody's taking it. Let's see if we can't sell a little bit more equipment. Let's offer 1,000. For a discounted price. Never mind. Yeah, no, so, let's continue. America is a quilt, its presence stretching from one end of the continent to the other. Each patch is a cornfield, a city, a marketplace, a scrap of land bought in genocide and pain. Is a quilt of stories, too. Myths and legends, sagas, and lieu de memoire. In the past decade, too many stories have been added to the quilt. Bloodshed, scandal, hate, agony, grief. The collective nightmares of a nation and all its complexes have become true time and time again. And as the assembled congressmen and women sit in the House chamber, clad in black, they all know that yet another patch has been sewn. Imperialism maxing, hell yeah. Worse still is the man newly sworn in as president. True, to some of those gathered, he's a hero, but to many others, President Strom Thurmond, shut up about Netstram. Thurmond is a sick joke of a phrase, and yet, there he stands, balding head gleaming under the television lights and slick with sweat. He doesn't speak about segregation or states' rights, the relief of countless enemies that he's already made. He acknowledges his unelected status. He says all the important shibboleths of unity and patriotism. He eulogizes Robert Kennedy, America's latest fallen prince. Without any knowledge of who Strom Thurmond is, Casual viewer might feel confident in this new president. Their anxieties might be soothed for the moment. Those who know him, there's a dark night of the soul without equal. Death has taken two icons of progressivism and left in their place an arch segregationist as leader of the free world. This newest bloody patch in America's will take a long time to heal, but keep living anyway. But yeah, no, we did a little imperialism maxim. But yeah, no, this one's doing a little bit of blackmailing about that, about this guy being gay. Oh. They're doing something. Oh, and Australia has the bomb. Let's go. I keep losing war support. Sure, we'll send funding. It takes some money. Takes some money. France is coming home. The Frenchies are coming home. And by God, we're gonna help them. Sow the seeds a little bit. We're gonna do a little something. Oh. There goes my fucking general, who I send off to all my proxy conflicts. Okay, man, you gonna come back? General Maxwell Davenport Taylor doesn't know why he was appointed Vice President of the United States. He never ran for office, nor did he publicly take a political position in his life. He certainly isn't segregationist like Thurmond, and we have happily used the army to enforce desegregation had previous presidents given him the order. He accepted Thurmond's request to fill Humphrey's office, but still struggled to comprehend why Thurmond wanted an apolitical airborne cavalry commander to preside over the United States Senate. I never played 1960 Red. Yet perhaps a man with no political ambition is exactly the sort of peace Thurmond needs on his side of the board. Taylor doesn't understand Thurmond's political goals, nor does he try to figure them out. He is grateful for the prestige of the position, and will gladly vote as Thurmond requires when tie-breaking is needed. Like a rook castling a king, Taylor can make his master safer and give him a slight edge in the game of politics. Soon, Taylor may cast a decisive vote that fulfills Strom Thurmond's ultimate ambition. How spooky. But listen, man, we need you out here commanding the troops. We're gonna go to France soon, and like, you're our best guy. Please come back. I need you to lead my army. Please? Alright. We have to go. We're gonna... Yeah, I can just afford to burn political power right now, so... We're gonna win this so fucking much. You guys have no idea. We're gonna get these guys so fucking back. Like, you don't even understand how back it's gonna be for these guys. Like, just you wait. The free world is fucking back. And it's bigger than ever. Free the world, my final message. We're cratering our political power in all. Listen. We don't need to think about who's doing it. We can just ignore the man in office, because I don't like him, quite frankly. Hold on. Let's get some music going. I was wondering why it's been just, like, eerily quiet. I remember. There we go. Got some tunes. Fear and Loathing in Los Angeles. It's different, I get. Why do we keep losing war support? I love America. My points just keep disappearing. You guys... Like your fighter, the racist, the slightly less racist, the super racist. What do you mean you guys don't like any of the options? You have to choose. Call up Russell. Listen, Spiro Agnew is our only hope. Get Robert Byrd. And fuck it, let's go. Let's pick Wong. I don't like him. But it'll make for some sweet irony when it means Shep gets in office. Comintern returns. Listen, you best not be taking anyone out of our economic sphere. You dig? Keeping America free. Vote R&D. The really dumb party. I mean, the really dumb coalition. And versus the No Principles Pact. Let's get this going. Oh, Prosperity's here. What about them? What are they doing? Alright, oh yeah, Guangdong's been cooed, I think. Yeah. What are they doing over there? Nothing good, I'd imagine. They're selling equipment to Japan though. Godspeed. Sigma grindset. The French state is beating the French state. Good? Question mark? But I don't want to have to deal with like putting in the. I want to get like a very powerful Civil Rights Act with Hart though, and you can do that if you don't repeal it. Panther 54556. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you around. Console the people. Sorry he died though, but like, you know, rip. The devil from down in Arkansas? You mean Bill Clinton? That funny joke for everyone? I hope so. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I want to repeal the Civil Rights Act so I can get a, you know, I can get a big one as Hart. I like how Paris is divided. Yeah, no worries, no worries. France, we're supporting took South France. Let's go. I can't imagine it's anything good. I think they do a lot of burning stuff, if I had to be honest. What I think they do. I think they burn a lot of things that they really ought not to. Alright, where do we go next? I'm trying to make sure they don't lose too many progressives. Cause like, the progressives are very helpful in trying to pass your thing as Hart. There's an event where I think the Mona Lisa gets sent to the United States. In TNO. Addresses the nation. We have America on our side. The power of God and freedom on our side. True. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like gnaw some stuff off the far right guys if I can. Where I can, because the ranking is like far right NPP, that's the one you want the least. And then you get the what's it called? And then you get and then it's Republicans. They're at least in your like coalition. And then you get the Democrats, which is, you know, that's what Hart is, and they're usually pretty helpful. And then the what's it called? Then the Progressives, and they're really helpful. Big things happening? Pog? I think our France is gonna win. And I mean, like, win. And like, I say, I mean win. Fake neutrality. And cement his legacy, smiley face. I'm sure nothing goofy will happen here. Waving to the OFN troops across the border. I should probably get these, where do I have my Marines? I have them around here somewhere. I need to have them on standby in case Burgundy collapses. I hope it does. We really need to have them on standby in case it does, so we can just invade it. Alright, folks, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a hole. And you're gonna dig it. Dig the hole. When the we're gonna ignore this over here. We're gonna ignore the West Coast. We don't see it. Fuck. Gonna ignore this. Let's campaign down south. What's that? Yeah, no, there is. Damn. No Romney Brook. I just imagine a bunch of guys on the border with Italy just looking through binoculars like, what's going on in France? What's happening over there?
Ready, sir.
Alright, fellas, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to Europe and sit on the border with Germany. Because I like being paranoid. I don't think Wallace Schlappy is a good path. Let's do a cool monument for him. Cool Kennedy monument. If doing nothing actually like hurt you, I'd do it, but like it doesn't actually hurt you, so. France liberated. Francis, what do you mean? What do you mean they're the Iberians? France bros, are we back? France bros, we're fucking back. Oh. I didn't get an option for it. I'll be honest. I would have if I got an option for it, but I didn't. Is there like something specific I have to do to get it? Yeah. Alas. Them not joining the OFN is hardly the worst thing in the world, but you know. Or maybe it's to do with that like update saying like, oh, France will never join the OFN, and we're saying that forever. Which I kind of dislike, but yeah. I wasn't sure if they put that in yet, though, is the thing. What's the current Supreme Court looking like? 5 conservatives and 4 liberals. Current presidential election looking like. Hmm. Let's check in on the horse race. I keep on having my war sport go down, and I assume it's because of this fucking thing. But like, I've never been able to figure out how to make it so the service manpower just doesn't bleed. I've never been able to figure that out. Like, if someone could tell me how to make it so that... Almost hawkishness? So like, if it goes up, then it stops bleeding. Yeah, no, I'm not. It feels busted because I've never ever seen it not bleed manpower is the thing. Well, it's stupid how that's the only way I could do it early in the game. How, you know. Like, no, wait, even I've done that, and that just, like, makes it bleed less. It doesn't make it stop, is the thing. Also, how's it going, some guy? Nice to have you in chat. But let's try some bribery. Let's try and fail to do some bribery. Yeah, no, we've been expanding the free world as much as we can. Time to catch up. They better not talk. Oh, damn. Alright, who could have predicted that this move would have failed? It's like someone's like even manipulating all of it to make it fail. Whoopsie. But yeah, no, like, it feels like there's a lot of it, like, the Homefront mechanic is just kind of forgotten about by the, after the West African War. There's nothing to do with it afterwards. At least one South Africa, and Indonesia, and the Philippines, and Malaya. Let's check our econ sphere. Check our econ sphere, see how that's... Oh. Taking a second to load. Hmm. We're still the biggest economy in the world, and we got the biggest economy in the world, baby. Philip Hart! Philip Hart! It's the part we've all been waiting for! Philip Hart! And also there's me building a lot of nuclear power plants. Hart and Seoul. Fucking Marxists. I think it does help. Like, in any help is good help, so. Oh, we're being invited to Hamburg? Yeah, no, it's goofy as hell and I love it. Can you fucking imagine? I don't even want to fucking think about what it must look like. Like, someone's probably dying there. Philip Hart sweep. Hold on. Screenshot of that. This was what they saw in Germany before the elections results were confiscated. Don't let them hide this. We no longer get the effects from Northern Fury, thank God. 1968 without the fraud. True. Margaret Chase Smith. Let's see how the polls look right now between the two of these. These two. A little closer than I'd like. No, listen, this entire playthrough has been about getting fucking a Hart in office. No, look at the title of the stream. We're not pivoting right now to fucking Margaret Chase Smith. This stream's title is having a heart-to-heart in TNO. And Martin Luther King Jr.'s been assassinated. This year just can't get any worse. More like Margaret Chase shit. True. And now the Marxists are happening. So anyway, alright, see ya, Atlas. Oh, to make... I don't... Agnew sucks, though, is the thing. You say that, but, like, Agnew stinks. Santa Cruz. Siaki with Agnew. I love how the Marxists just pop up in the strangest of places. Like it is something very strange. Like in my own personal Hart game once, they were just chilling out in the fucking like Rockies in Utah. Fucking communist Mormons out there. I suppose I shall read this one. Cities in Michigan never startled Philip Hart, but New York City frightened him. It was too fast for him. Being whisked from the airport to each successive location at a disorienting pace. First, it was a luncheon with local unions and a speech, then followed by a meeting and speech with urban activist Jane Jacobs, then a meeting with the press club before the final appearance outside the New York Midtown Hilton. After delivering some impromptu public remarks, Senator Hart and his wife retreated to the welcoming safety of the hotel's ballroom, and the party inside. At long last, the Believer candidate At long last, they thought the beleaguered candidate. Downtime. If only. An hour of handshaking and personal politicking followed that rivaled the day's engagements for their tedium, pushing the candidate's public face to its limits. Then 2 taps on Hart's shoulder. Senator Hart, inquired someone from behind. If I may steal you. When he turned again to repeat the greeting cycle, he was shocked to see Nelson Rockefeller extending his hand. Furthermore, the governor of New York was not alone. By his side was a pudgy man with horn-rimmed glasses, short wavy hair, and a face devoid of expression. Philip Hart, this is Dr. Kissinger. Rockefeller gestured for the two to shake hands. Which they did, before continuing. Dr. Kissinger's work through the Rockefeller Foundation has provided insight on foreign policy to every president since Eisenhower, and... The governor placed his arm around Kissinger, wanting it to his pitch's crescendo. Not only does it seem natural that your administration continues the tradition, but also perhaps the doctor should graduate to working for you directly. Staffing the State Department was a ways away, explained Hart, who started excuses before the till then silent Kissinger spoke up. Strong foreign policy requires authority. I'd only work with the president directly, Rockefeller added. As an advisor or a White House staff, state doesn't suit Henry. Hart could see merit in adding the heads of foreign policy discussion, but it remained too early for commitments. Furthermore, he was tired and wanted to sleep. I'll think about it, offered the candidate. And for now, that was that. I'm sure this Kissinger fellow will not be a visit from Jerry Mander. We're not going to veto the Civil Rights Act. Sorry if you were like jockeying for the that veto, but God, it's full of stars. I don't think it's that unusual, all things considered. Oh, Kissinger. I don't know enough about Rockefeller to comment on that, truthfully. Come on. Come on, let's keep going, game. I'm always worried when it freezes up like that, it's about to crash. Oh. Let's step up our game. What are they doing over there? Part of me feels like they should be fighting over there. They're not, but it feels like they should be. The voters have a heart after all. It's easy to imagine the Wehrmacht soldiers little more than an automaton, but this is the exact picture the German government has attempted to plant in our minds. In fact, the soldiers are very much human, beholding the same inaccurate approximations and superstition that befall any one of us. This fact, if used correctly at key points of stress, can allow us to defeat our foes without firing a single bullet. Hart leaned back in his seat, his eyes locked on the speaker. Who was this man? How had he wandered onto the Armed Service Committee? Most military leaders were subdued and serious, excepting LeMay and a few other isolated madmen. That this Lansdale fellow was an animated and bright, waving his hands and leaning podium like a mix of mad scientist and magician. He was also clearly well versed on his material. His notes painted a detailed, if imaginative, portrait of the German psyche and precise points of attack. His monologue ended with some general Jesus Christ. Oh. Can't interrupt null question procedure. Fucking. Shut up. I get it. That's not my problem, though. Our conversation they were just not worth following. Clearly, the generals just wanted Lansdale down. Hart wanted the session to end before getting up to speak with the Major General directly. I really enjoyed your talk, General Lansdale. I think you got a bright future ahead of you. Lansdale seemed lost in thought. He kept his head down and packed up his papers. These days, it doesn't feel like it, he said, his voice now forlorn. But I appreciate your confidence. But we're getting to the real meat and potatoes. We're getting to the heart of the issue. Get it? Because like I said his name. Wait, they won't? That's cutting out like half of Spear's thing. I mean, like, not to get a little too much political, but like, I feel like the top between Nazi Germany and the United States is more probable than any of us are really might be a little more comfortable with admitting. Well, more than any of us may want to admit, at any rate. Well, some of us at least. This is looking hairy. Fair. So then what you're saying is that what's its nuts? Then it's just gonna be Gurren content that can't buddy up with the United States. That makes sense more. Or wait, does the Victor and the Judge rework all of Germany? I'm not up to date on what happens. I just do my funny streams. I don't know, like, I know everyone on the team's heard this 1,001 times before, so I'm not gonna harp on it too much, but like, I don't get why you need to do that. Like, Spear's already, like, considered some of the best content in the mods, and while I can see the need to rework Borman, I don't necessarily think the United States and Nazi Germany, like, you know, at the very least, cooling relations. I don't think that's unrealistic. I'm not saying I'd support it. But I'm saying I don't think it's unrealistic to happen, considering there was a cooling of relations with the Soviet Union. And, you know, we were pretty damn hostile with them. Like, I know this sounds like very surface level, and I don't want to get too deep into it on my goddamn Twitch.tv stream. But, like, I just don't quite agree, I'll be honest. Oh, election night. Please don't fuck me, please don't fuck me, please don't fuck me. Oh, we're good. We won. Billy Hart won. Let's go. Run's not over. Let's look at the Senate. Nationalists lost. Progressives still the biggest faction. Let's fucking go. But like, yeah, no, I don't want to get too deep into it because like, A, you know, I want to have fun on my TNO stream, and B, like, I'm not gonna say anything the devs haven't heard already a dozen times before. Doesn't mean I still don't feel that way, but like, you know, as an Agnew girl, I'm in agony. Fucking cry about it. You saw the stream title. Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking fire. It had barely been a week since Philip Hart won the 1968 presidential election, and he was already swamped with phone calls from quite well-wishers and party animals seeking one favor or another. Now that he was president-elect, with many ruling the coalition mistook a friendship as an inroad to power, and casual conversations were now not full-on, not-so-subtle insinuations. Mr. Eastland told me about your trip, Richard Russell tapered off to the phone receiver, and a hard toe to finally hang up. Then the senator from Georgia dipped into a low voice and said, "By the way, Mr. President-elect, I thought I'd pass along my recommendation for Secretary of State." Philip palmed the phone and groaned. "Senator Truman is a party man," Russell continued, "and we know he's a fine statesman." Duly noted, thought Hart, who thanked the senator for his call and hung up. No sooner had the call ended than the phone rattled again. Cursing his presidential ambitions, he snatched up the receiver. Any anger faded when Hart heard his protege Ted Kennedy speaking through the wire, and he felt free to lament his frustrations about Russell's call. "It must be that Georgia water," quipped Kennedy, who giggled through the phone. The land is a city of freaks. Their talk continued with critiques of Kennedy's policy, followed by honest heart-to-heart. Then, Ted aired and asked about cabinet appointments. "State Department," stared at Kennedy, but it was too late. Hart interjected. "Ted, I've decided on Harry Truman for the state. I think you'll find that agreeable, won't you?" Hart couldn't believe it. Ted was his mentee, and the party got so low as to recruit him for their presidential campaign? Had Kennedy been so unfaithful to accept the task? Oblivious to the tension across the phone, Kennedy huffed. "A shame. I was hoping someone like Cyrus Vance, but Truman's fine too." A classic. Color flushed from Hart's face, and he stared idly, embarrassed for having doubted Kennedy. Conversation recovered, however, and stress about phone calls faded as the two talked into the night. Truman wasn't my first choice, though. One could dream. Yeah, well, there's a difference between dreaming and being delusional. I think these bastards are gonna start fighting. I thought Russia was supposed to start fighting now. Alright, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure, but you know. Organizations of free nations was a little more unified, smiley face. Did they not usually unify? They're not supposed to unify? Oh, damn. Huh. Well, shit. Oh, maybe it got. I mean, like last stream, the West Russia was like stuck in a deadlock between like Communist Comey, the West Russian Revolutionary Front, and some other guys. So yeah, no, so that might be it. Stop depleting, you fuck. So it looks like it'll be between the military district and the and these guys. Open unity is somewhat high, smiley face. Yeah. Just waiting for Hart to be inaugurated, really. Because then what we've been like working for like a month finally pays off. Yeah, we also won with Angola. Also Colombia. But I'm pretty sure that happened last year as well. So. Inaugurate Philly or fart already. Bug administration. Just gonna sit here, rack up some political power. So now Thurman's not gonna make it. Okay. When he first awoke to the idle patter of raindrops in a muted cloudy sky, Philip Hart could almost convince himself it was just another day. Perhaps he and Janie were back in Michigan for holidays, or maybe today would be packed with Senate committee meetings. This fantasy endured for a few moments longer before the president-elect finally came to terms with what today would entail. He might have sat there all day had Janie Hart not leaned over to deliver 2 taps on the shoulder. "Philip," she said, glaring with love, "if you ever think this, you'll make a mistake and never forgive yourself." She was right, he conceded. As the day rode on, Philip Hart held on to his wife's words, sometimes taking her hand in tandem. He stood before the Supreme Court's Chief Justice, in an audience that eclipsed his hometown, and affirmed, confirmed, and promised to do his best before taking the stand and straightening his papers. Bearing a speech that must eventually be given, he cast his doubts aside and forced the words out. "When my expiry has come, and the collective efforts of my career are weighed against my memory, I wish to be judged as good or bad. Our nation has not always been so kind, and many choose to judge based on race or welfare. This is a learned blind hatred, and it is what we must overcome in pursuit of a better country." His passion built slowly, and he continued to lament on the injustices endured by those living in the belly of urban poverty, on the ends of rural isolates. "You will be heard," he promised, "just as you, the whole of America, will be part of the effort to build a nation where there is opportunity for all." Hart, more like fart, get out. The solution, Hart insists, is a government that cares and invests in the country and protects its most vulnerable. If we aim to do good, our accomplishments will speak for themselves. President Hart faced his audience with disbelief at its scale and passion as applause electrified the air. Responsibilities as president had to face for the first time. The office pressure seemed more significant than ever. If failure meant disappointing them, then success was his only option. Hart presidency. A new day in America. With a new president, some old faces might see now is a good time to get their affairs in order. Billy Hart has been inaugurated. We're back. No dawn for Republicans. Mr. Hart, I am not sure if you realize this fact, but the two of us participated in the same failed landing to liberate the whole of England during the war. We must have been miles apart, fighting on different beaches, but we were both there. I try to keep in mind this fact when we serve together on the Senate Judiciary Committee. As overreaching as your view of federal authority is, I do not believe you act out of malice. You are merely beholden to urban activist elements within your party. These groups, infiltrated as they are by lawbreakers and pro-communist elements, would see us eliminate the liberties granted to us in states. Oh. In the name of progress. I advise you to look beyond these voices to the nation as a whole. There may be many God-fearing people who learned long ago to be skeptical of supposed do-gooders from the federal government. They will not take kindly to government involvement in their affairs, in their lives, and the way they elect to manage their affairs. I welcome any further correspondence should that be valuable to you. Sincerely, Strom Thurmond. A thin smile, concealed anger. Yeah, fuck that guy. We'll never have to think of him again. And now arrest him. Want to kill my political opponent. Old friends, new dynamic. Season's reasons. Phil, give me some more of the pens. I'm gonna get some schools up here. Jane Jacobs had since being sworn in as Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare and required to make a great many phone calls. Well, after so many politicians, businessmen, and concerned citizens, it was good to finally be on the phone with someone she respected as much as Bayard Rustin. Mr. Rustin, it's an honor to speak with you, she said. Your work has been a big inspiration to me and to many others. I was calling to let you know that the administration is eager to work with you on any and all urban issues. It's glad to hear of your selection, Miss Jacobs, Rustin replied. To have someone like you in such a high office gives me hope that we could start seeing some real progress. While I have a lot of hope for what you could achieve, I also have some concerns I'd like to share with you. Jacobs blinked, unsure about what's to come. Please, we're always happy to listen. Obviously, I stand for workers of all races, Rustin said. The fact is that there's a serious legacy of inequality that needs to be addressed with the black working class. If solutions in black neighborhoods aren't tailored for the specifics of their situation, African Americans could end up left behind. I want to make sure that that this urban renewal doesn't just focus on white neighborhoods. A new era. Let's get this shit going. Let's get this shit bumping. Let's eliminate poverty, folks. Take nothing for granted. Ah. Sorry this stream has been as bumping as it was, you know, as it has been previous weeks, but oh, let me check the damn, I guess the really dumb coalition does have more. Let's follow the Jacob's plan. Oh, the Beach Boys were fucking murdered. Oh, that's not great. Like this post to murder the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice if you weren't dead? Let's fill this vacancy. We're getting hard done. We're getting hard done. We're getting hard. We're getting. Nomination of Thurgood Marshall. The right thing, the right place, the right time, the right man. Alright. I think we, this is actually doing it again. So let's hope Thurgood Marshall, we can get him through. Alright, that pass is easy. I honestly hope all the prisons get Hart's like bill thing someday, because it's I like it a lot. It feels a lot cleaner than the current one. Hold on. Normally I wouldn't reload for fucking up a national focus thing, but you can't afford to lose time as Hart, quite frankly. On account of him having cancer. I also got to tweet out that it was TNO time. Sorry, give me a second, folks. I need to tweet out that it's TNO time. On my main. Instead of on my Twitch streaming Twitter account. Which I have to imagine something you came from. Anyways, there we go. Not bad. Saint of the Senate. The Jacob's plan. Yeah, no. How are folks in chat doing while we're just kind of making our way through Hart's first thing? Probably stop building a lot of these. I'm just trying to prepare for the oil crisis, you see? Because it gets a lot less, Coronation Week. There we go. Not a bing. They confirmed Thurgood Marshall soon. No. I'm no miracle worker. Oh yeah, this will just pass. Let's go. Thurgood Marshall is confirmed. Let's fucking go. Big win. Big wins are happening. Hello, Seth. How's it going? We're playing a bit of Hart. We're playing a bit of Hart. What do you mean it fit? What? What? Hold on. What? Hold on. That's not. Hold on. I have to read. That was going to pass. I'm sorry for like reloading this twice in a row, but like that was going, like we all saw that on stream. Like I didn't miss something. It was going to pass. Ultimate heart failure. Okay, let's look at the... Okay, so 53 yays to 45 nays. Oh, God! Okay, hold on. I figured out what happened. The fact that Thurgood Marshall gets confirmed fucks it. Yeah, Hart had a heart attack. True. True. So I just checked and somebody just replied to my tweet like, when can I play the mod? Like that my going live tweet like, when can I play the mod? Hey, right now? Why are you asking me? I am just streamer. There was some heart failure. And Marsh. Thurgood Marshall, come on. You don't got all day. Come on. Alright, sweet. And now we can do I'm no miracle worker. The Sparky. Yeah, I know the Sparky mod is gonna come soon, actually. Now it passes. Tighter grip. Alright. We're gonna target housing discrimination, and that's still a win. Still 51 to 47. I've literally just started, but so far so good, honestly. But yeah, I played Hart once before, it was pretty fire, but like, I'm doing it a second time to do it properly and also do it on stream so I can say hi. Alright, see ya, Seth. It was fun having you in chat. Stamping out hate. Heart and soul! Heart and soul, dude! Amid the crowd of internationals and Georgetown types that typically populate Sensui, Samantha stood out. She was a failing B-list actress and nearly the end of her rope, so the chance to mingle among high society seemed a godsend. Reservations emerged when she was sitting in the booth reserved by her date for the night, who had left her alone for nearly an hour and a half nearly half an hour before he arrived. When the esteemed doctor did show up, he made no grand entrance. He was tired, his tie was undone, and he used it to clean his glasses as he plopped down across from Samantha. Then, as if noticing his dinner guest presence for the first time, his grumpy demeanor flipped. "You must be Samantha," he opened, smiling, raising his otherwise low, gravelly voice to a cadence approaching charisma. "I'm Henry." Samantha accepted a handshake, mildly bemused before Dr. Kissinger opened up with a flurry of questions. What'd she do? Where was she from? What was she like? Did she like politics? Next, and shortly after the appetizer, what were her thoughts on foreign policy? "Well, I don't like Germany." The feeling was mutual, he assured her. The fuzzy-haired Bavarian leaned in to deliver what felt like was a pre-rehearsed speech. "The world is split, more or less, between three poles of international power," he began, articulating his points with hand gestures. "But this multipolar world cannot hold. If Japan were to ally with Germany, then America would be doomed." Doomed. Scary stuff for chit-chat and clams, thought Samantha. Germany is a revolutionary state and cannot be trusted. The United States must open diplomacy with Japan if we want any hope of containing Nazism. He paused. He paused the oration for a sip of water, and Samantha wondered aloud, "So, you're going to Tokyo?" "Perhaps." Their talk soon tapered off, and Dr. Kissinger paid the bill. After exchanging parting pleasantries and a vague promise to meet again, the man from Harvard left her on an apartment doorstep. She concluded that he wasn't really her type. And the feeling must have been mutual since that was the last time they saw each other. Make dinner, not war. Oh, thank you, Henry Kissinger. My least favorite guy, Henry Kissinger. What's in the roadmap? Right in the heart of the world. Alright. First... we are going to do some, stuff. We're gonna do, transportation first, I believe, since that's always recommended. That's what I always heard as a recommendation, anyhow. Students Ryan Nuremberg. Chilling stuff. Alright. Let's get this shit going. The enduring chug. Mr. Hart, I followed with great interest the campaign you and Mr. Morrison, of whom you know I'm already acquainted. After the difficulties of the past 4 years and your diligent work in the U.S. Senate to resolve them, I was heartened by this past November to see the success of your your presidential venture and the triumph of common sense governance once again. As you are well aware, there is no single cause to the problems our nation faces. With military entanglements, competition from abroad, and unrest in our cities. Sorry, hold on, we're not gonna read that. We will need to experience leaders to develop solutions that can take our country forward. I have no doubt that you are capable of this responsibility. I'm sure you will see many successes over these next years. Yours, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Philip Hart put down the letter, increasingly wrinkled from his habit of reading and rereading it. It arrived by post, what, a few weeks before the old general's passing? One of the last things that President Eisenhower had done what had to have been to write him, to remind him of his obligations. The letter seemed to Hart a link to the past, a torch passed from one generation to the next. It wasn't even in politics when Ike was sworn in, and the president launched his grand vision for an interstate highway system, and now it was Hart's highway system. With Eisenhower, Kefauver, and Kennedy dead, it was up to him to bear the mantle of liberalism. He had to be the kind of leader that could make those men proud, who could finish what they started. I'd be proud of the administration we're leading. I hope he would. I hope Ike would be proud. President of EPA. Get some interstates going. Let's look at interstate transport interstately. Oh shit. By nearly all measures, Henry Kissinger was a conservative. He preferred balanced budgets and believed autocracies were in the best position to conduct foreign policy. Kissinger idolized 19th century Austrian foreign minister Clemens von Metternich, who served as a statesman for over 37 years, and managed the defense of European ancient regimes from the Napoleonic revolutionary tide. However, Metternich likely would not have approved of the companies Kissinger kept during his leisure time. As national security advisor, populated his staff with liberals and academic radicals, in a striking contrast to his own beliefs. This was his Bleeding Hearts Club, a focus group for his national security policy among his staff that met unofficially in their executive office space. They disagreed with their boss on nearly everything, but the open-air debate structure kept all arguments professional and enjoyable. What are we to do with Japan? Posed Kissinger, who nibbled at his sandwich as a small crowd of postgraduate staffers crowded his desk. Indeed, making detente with Japan was an excellent idea when presented to the president, but the specifics of maneuvering the monumental task were beyond Kissinger. Suggestions ranged from letters to the emperor to a false flag defection, with reasonable heads leading on the consensus pick that Kissinger approached the Japanese ambassador directly. But where? My father works at the Iberian embassy, offered a meek staffer, her voice uncertain of its place in the conversation. He says there'll be a banquet this Friday. Could you meet the ambassador there? Murmurs followed as Kissinger considered the suggestion, and the doctor snapped his fingers. An excellent suggestion, Alice. Very well. Kissinger clapped his hands, patronizing his enamored audience with a signal to disperse. He stepped in stride to the Oval Office. He needed an invitation. My name is Nallis, but thank you, sir. Thank God they caught him. The city pledge. Come on. Has Maxwell Taylor become a general again, please? Dude left! Motherfucker just leaves and becomes vice president. Dude, come on, we needed you! God damn. I got no loyalty in this army. I got no respect. American Shinkansen. It's not enough for us to build railways in cities or for purposeful tracks. We must make support for the Amtrak initiatives a matter of patriotism. Yep. Oh. War were declared. Alright, we got a job to do, I believe. Fuck, where's the... There's the foreign policy tab. sucking on your notes, but you a gangster. Let's do a little investigation of corruption. Let's try the super liner. Last time I did this, the fucking event chain bugged, and I did this, and I was just like, okay. The beginning. This guy's getting whipped out there. Thankfully, we're here to save the day. Still can't believe Maxwell Taylor just fucking dipped. Became vice president and dipped. I can't fucking believe it. No loyalty in this army, I swear to God. No, let's free the world. Alright then. Far out. I hope you guys don't mind if I reload again, just because there's been no update on the American Shinkansen event chain, and let me see if that can change, maybe. It's actually no, I rode a Shinkansen. That's your Sparky fun fact of the day. I rode one of those. So I've been reloading a lot of this stream, I guess. You know how it is. You know how it is. See the Metro liner. Let's see if that gets us anything. And if it doesn't, we'll just go back to the other one we selected. See if we can't get ourselves a funny little encirclement. That'd be nice. Toledo. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't give us the American Shinkansen. That didn't give us the event, so fuck it, we'll just do the big one. Super liner. There we are. Okay. Far out, man. Far out, dude. Do over the Rockies, and then we'll see if we can't pass this now. I could authorize the audit. I understand air volunteers. I did. Let's. How many can we send over? 2. Alright, let's get us some close air support then. Fighters. Close air support. There we go. Fighting from all different angles over here. See if we can't move on up. Move on up, get some shit going, get some shit pumping. Here's hoping. This is Kissinger talking about some shit. Foreign policy stuff. Very riveting stuff, I assure you. I'm focusing on war right now, so I can't read events. I have to kill Iberian children. Alright, yeah, we're good. Who cares? Seems a Harrier. We'll send these guys over here. Oh, no, you need air superiority. Send you over here. Get a phony encirclement. Post on Reddit. Circle when time go.
Keep on attacking. Yes, sir. Keep on attacking. Pushing them back, sir. Hold.
We'll retreat out here.
Move out. Ready.
And we will get some spending down so New York doesn't go bankrupt. Let's go. Okay. All that out of the way, let's start modernizing Amtrak.
Let them have it. Move out.
Never enough bandages.
Ready. 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 Yes, sir. Move out.
There we go. No longer technically encircled.
Move out.
This is dire. This is becoming a little bit dire.
Move out.
grid. Mr. Amtrak.
Ready, sir.
Mr. Amtrak. Mr. Amtrak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, give me my phony encirclement. Give me my phony encirclement. Don't do this to me. Oh, my phony encirclement, goddammit. Let's get some more schools in here so we can do parts focuses properly. Seriously, the history books. Did I get my encirclement I so desperately wanted? Big win. What's it looking like? Sweet. City upkeep is decreasing, which I think frees us up to do some stuff. Let's combat some crime. Let's go. We won. We win these.
Ready, sir. Move out.
Let's try and just do a bit of a sweep. Try and do a bit of a sweep.
Yes, sir. Pushing them back, sir.
Cut these fellas off. That's the plan.
Ready.
Go up to Bird Post.
Pushing them back, sir. Keep on attacking.
Let's see if we can send them more. No, we can't. Sounds like they're having fun over there in Russia. Not my problem, though. It's 3 a.m.
Move out!
Dixiecrat, always a Dixiecrat. Come on. Up. Auto saving.
Ready! Ready!
I guess I could like, do the option that makes it stop auto saving. That's not like. I don't want it to stop auto saving. I want it to stop lagging, which the auto saving causes. But you know.
Yes, sir. Move out! Move out!
We have production units that aren't being used. Into construction you go.
Move out!
I almost thought we won there, and I was about to be very happy. Very pleasantly surprised. Nope, no we don't.
Ready, sir!
Get tactical bomber.
Ready, sir! Ready, sir!
Don't. Patience is a virtue.
Let them have it! Yes, sir!
Pursue detente with Japan, whether the State Department likes it or not.
Move out!
Gambling up north. Like good thing stopping a bad man with a gun. Man is a good man with a gun.
Move out!
Damn. Getting production units fast. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Ready!
I fucking love this track. I love this track on the soundtrack. This one.
Ready! Come on, move out! Move out!
We can do this. We can win this war.
Move out! Ready, sir!
just need to... If I clean up down south, these guys... Financial masters, okay. Executive order. Let's do the healthcare bill while we're waiting. Let's heal America. No bill to vote on. Scary.
Move out! Keep on attacking!
Yeah, that passes. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Keep on attacking! Ready, sir. Keep on attacking! Ready, sir.
Alright. We're gonna go up. See if we can handle this up here. To put my fondue jets. Jet interceptor, interceptor. Advanced jet interceptor. There we are. That's what we want to see. That's what I'm talking about.
Move out!
Hell yes. Honest luck of it.
Molti dei testimoni dicono che erano circa le 4:30 quando saliamo della banca. Affollatissimo oggi perché è una giornata di mercato.
Move out! Ready!
Let's do this.
Under fire! Come on, move out! Select them now!
I already said this before on stream, but I don't think but people here might not have seen it, but like this song always reminds me of Guangdong because I played Guangdong. Listen on the badass. Well, truthfully, I'd like to say that I'm ending the stream because I'm tired, and truthfully, I am. But like, I'm ending the stream because if I'll check my Twitch analytics again. I guess I am just tired. Yeah. Sorry the stream is a bit shorter, and sorry last night's stream was a bit shorter, but, yeah. Just feeling a bit tired tonight, so I'm gonna call it early, and hopefully we can, you know, do good work next week. You know. Yeah. We had fun tonight. At least I did. I hope anyone in the chat who's been here has. And, yeah. No, it is time for me. Oh, not gonna get some sleep, but I'm gonna get some rest. Good night, folks. Bye.